Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of FS25 here on the Ricci Mountain map. Now, let's see what we got. As soon as we're done with this contract, we're going to swap harvesters. I downloaded a different one from Papa Smurf. We're going to get rid of Stevie because he's throwing me Lua errors, and it's absolutely driving me insane. But so just a quick little update on what's going on. This series I'm going to be dropping for Better Mart is on the back burner at the moment unless they can fix an update, so you will not see it this week at all. It's got too many bugs in it and it's not working properly, so I have to wait for them to fix their little bug, which will take them a couple days. Hopefully next week we can start recording it again. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Let's see. We already did speed up time. Okay, so we're making honey, we're making compost, we're making fertilizer. They ain't got the garden run yet, because I don't have seeds yet. The grass dryer is running. We are making drill pipe and nails for right now, and the mixing station is out of silage. Go figure. Wouldn't have it any other way, huh? So let's just jump in this bad boy real quick. Let's throw some silage in there. Keep that running. Real quick. It's completely empty right now, so we need the 100,000 liters. Yeah, that'll work. Close enough. But I hope everybody's having a good day today. It is the 29th of November as I record this. Trying to get ahead on videos. I'm almost 2 weeks ahead. I'm 2 weeks ahead after today. And I'm probably going to record Mondays and Tuesdays video tonight. Just to get them out of the way. That'll stay running now. I'm just gonna leave this parked here for right now because I don't even know if we're done with it. But yeah, I think after this contract we're gonna get rid of that harvester, so I can take it right out of my mods folder and discontinue using it for now. I don't know why I don't know if it's that area, but that's what it's telling me. So I won't know unless I remove it. Now I did adjust the brakes on this a little bit, so hopefully they work a little better. I'm gonna move this. Go chase down this harvester. We're going to be driving through the crop. That's alright. Go around this way. Give him time to get turned around. See if we can empty this out on the fly. Hopefully we can, just to keep him moving as he does his dance. The wife is over at her sister's house baking. I am doing YouTube videos. Keep up, keep up. I wish they'd come out with a GPS that would automatically lock as soon as you're under the seat, so you would take control of your truck. Wish somebody would write a script like that. That would be like so awesome. Probably already is a mod out like that. I just haven't found it. Yeah, that'll do it. Hold the rest of that in there. So let's take this back down to the other end. Those side things. Oh. Alright. Got a few more passes to make. He'll be done. We'll be able to finish this contract off. Then we'll advance today, even though because there really ain't nothing else we're going to be able to do. We're out of contracts to do. Then after we sleep tonight, we'll be able to get greenhouses going. We'll be able to get some stuff going. Because is there anything else in here? Because we can't do plastic yet until we get oil going, and we can't get oil well going. We can't get, can't make plastic until we get crude oil. So at least we're making some line. I don't think there's any more contracts. No. 25, no. Four wouldn't be bad. Four wouldn't be bad. That's canola going to the oil mill. We can knock that out real quick. But no plowing contract. Oh, nope. We got stone picking, but I don't have a stone picker. Alright, I'll try with this guy for a few minutes. Actually, let's that should put you away. Yeah, it kind of bummed that I can't play my Better Mark game because it's got a plug in it. I hope they fix the bug. I really hope I don't have to start all over again because I got a lot of hours in that game already. And so, some of my cashiers are missing, and the customers are not going out of the store. So I hope they fix the bug. I was actually gonna, after I get done recording, when I take my break and start uploading the videos I got done, I'm actually gonna go see if anybody else is having the issue. It's been reported, they're working on it, so I was gonna get off and report it, but somebody already has, so somebody beat me to it. So I love the game. It's a good grocery store simulation game. You have to stock the store, and I stock the warehouse, and my helpers stock the store. But like I said, I only had one cashier, and I know I had 3. I hope I can go to a backup. I gotta go look and go through the files. I want to see if I can back my game up previously to today. So until the bug gets fixed, I won't play it. I hate to disappoint my YouTubers, but I won't play a game that has bugs in it. Because it ain't no fun to play it. I spent forever trying to get this one fixed and figure out what was going on with my graphics before I even started recording. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna record if it's gonna have, I'm gonna have graphic problems with it. You know, so the Betterment game I will not put on my channel until it is fixed. So alright guys, I'm gonna put a cut in here. I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that guys, I'm back. I did some research on like other games. I'm gonna have to do some more research. Right now, let's take this up to field 4, which is just top of the hill. Up across from the farmhouse. Well, just cut you off, buddy. Didn't see you coming. So, anyhow, we're dealing with Mom's estate, trying to get our house cleaned out. I don't know when we're getting back together. I really don't need to go back up and go through Mom's room. I'll just leave that up to my sister. We're going to try to sell the games because I really don't want them. I tell you, the only other two things I want are my senior picture and the Garth Brooks plaque. Other than that, unless my wife wants some stuff out of Mom. Okay, let's see if we can get this back up on its wheels. I think a lot of stuff we're just going to donate. Well, Mom's clothes we're going to just donate to somebody that could really use them. Nobody's going to fit my mother's clothes. At least my sister and wife are not going to. I doubt if my aunt's gonna, but I already shipped some of the sweatshirts home with her. Split the sewing room up, we're splitting the Christmas stuff up. We still gotta go outside and go through stuff. So, we got the shed to go through. I told my brother you can have all the tools if any of his kids don't want none of that stuff. Alright, let's get you started. Let's jump in here. Where are we taking this? Anyhow, so contract field 40, we are taking it up to the farmer's market. Contract work never ends, guys. I'd like to. We may speed it up to 3. But now that we got some cash, might be able to get a few more things going. Slow down. My wife just sent me a message. I'm gonna try to drive and look at it. Without wrecking. All she did was send me an attachment. Probably a picture. But yeah, so I'm gonna look into the Better Mark game again after I get done with my YouTube stuff. I'll look in it later tonight. Maybe there is an update to it. I don't know. Alright, that's it. So, alright, another 20 grand there. Plus another 55 grand we'll collect. I like it. Alright, let's run this over to the field 4. Oh, guess we'll go around the back side of the shop. But once I know that I am completely laid off or on will call, I'm gonna try to learn how to mod. I want to make a map of my own and play it. And if everything goes as planned or works well, like it should, I'm gonna learn how to do stuff. I may release it to the public, but it's gonna be trial and error and learning, and I'm hoping that I can get help from Old Man 102 if I need it. Alright, let's run you up. But I'm just hoping I do not have to start over on that Better Mark game. I got so many hours in the store right now. I'm looking at some other games too, but because I really don't think 17 and 19 are gonna get the reviews that I'm hoping for or get the likes. Oh, why am I passing you? I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll play it out to the end of the year if nothing grows. I want to promote my channel somehow. Alright, so we got a little bit of cash, so what can we do before we sleep tonight? Let's see. I'd like to buy another field, but I don't think we have enough money. So let's ready to harvest. Anything up here is what I'm looking for. Come on, load. Field 10 and 12. And why are you taking forever to switch? That's hops, and that's hops. No, I don't want hops. I mean, hops would be nice, but I don't want hops. What are we looking at anyhow? Probably 5. That's 2. That's 2 something. Alright, what about... what's in field 7? 7 is clover. And clover will drop grass. That also crossed my mind to buy that one. Or we can we could also get the mammoth mill up and running, but that's only going to take trees. So, but we're going to need pellets, but I'm not worried about that. I'd rather have another field right now. Anything else we can use? Really nothing we can use. What is this down here? Any wheat fields? No. These are cornfields. Are they ready to harvest though? No, they're not. Okay, what's up top? 3 wheat, 1 oat. I really don't know. Alright, how much is field 7? probably out of our budget. Yeah, it is. I have no use for hops. That's the thing. Alright, so what about anything over here? No? Alright, so nothing ready to harvest. How much? I know the mammoth mill is only 75 grand. And it's gonna take logs. Did I hit the manage? Yeah, it's gonna take nothing but wood. Alright, so we can go down that road. How much is this? This is all I really need. 385 grand. I still don't have enough money for that neither. Oh my god. Well, we'll have enough money after this contract for sure to get it up and running. So, but I hope everybody's having a good day today. I hope everybody had a good holiday. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving with their loved ones. Mine, I spent it with my son, but it was rough without my mother. Usually we got a mom for Thanksgiving, but this was the first year, and just like Christmas, it's gonna be really tough without mom. I did get my Christmas present early. To come in the mail. My sister already gave it to me. But I miss my mom dearly. Her birthday was 2 days ago, day before Thanksgiving. On my desk I have a red cardinal and a snow globe. I also have a picture of her wedding day with her husband, my stepfather. I cherish it every day and look at it every day, wondering why God had to take her. Why couldn't God leave her here for a little bit longer? But I guess she completed everything she needed to complete for God, and it was her time. God called her up. Now she's up in heaven with her husband and her sisters and her brothers and her mom and dad. My mom lost her dad. I was only 10 years old when that happened. I was really hoping that Grandpa could teach me how to play the fiddle. But, alright, so what are we gonna do next? I really wanted something else to do. God, I really wish there was a plowing contract, but there's not. There's a fertilizing contract for field. Is there anything? We can run over and fertilize 14 real quick. I'm making fertilizer. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go do that ourselves. We're making fertilizer, so I'm not afraid to waste it. Ain't like I gotta buy it. But, let's build 14 and knock that out real quick. Might take a couple more along the way. While we wait for that contract to finish. But yeah, wife is over baking. I'm on my second cup of coffee at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't have to go to bed early tonight. I stay up and figure some things out, and tomorrow's R&R day. I don't want to record it all tomorrow. I will if I feel like it, but tomorrow I might knock a couple more videos up tomorrow. But I gotta figure out my better marketing, my Christmas thing. Alright, field 14 is gonna be This is field 13. Excellent. Field 13. We'll do this ourselves. Let's see. Here. Here, what's this? Oh, thank God for GPS. Everybody's being awful quiet today. Don't ask me why, but they're being awfully quiet. Nobody's online today. It is Saturday. My other son is in the process of moving today to his new house. I'll find out where it is. I'm going to surprise him one of these weekends. I'm going to go up and see my grandson for his birthday and take his presents up. He's 1 year old. So, my other grandkids I don't get to see at all. My daughter still having these. She wants me to write her a letter when we had Anna Lee for court, but you know what? I hate to do this to you, kid, but it's gonna be tough love for a very long time from your dad because of what you're doing. Okay? It irritates me. You'll sit there and I'll do anything for my kids, and here you are dating a guy that your kids don't want to be around. And you're using your kids as a slave to clean your house just like your mother did. And on top of that, for all my hearing, you're hooked on heroin. So, and she's under investigation. CPS is involved. She might be going to jail this time. I'm friends with her grandmother because it used to be my mother-in-law. And like I told Nana, I said, I'm not saying this to be mean, but you know, we talked at court, you know, and Kelly's got to hit rock bottom. She doesn't want it. I said, her rock bottom? I don't know. It's, you know, probably when she ends up behind bars for Nana. I don't know. When she's gonna hit rock bottom. All I know is their mother's rolling in her grave because she ain't fighting to get her kids back at all, and it aggravates me. But I'm staying out of it like a good dad. I'm not getting involved, and I told her I'm not getting involved in your problems. Dug yourself a hole. Now you're gonna deal with it. You have to take a step back and realize what's more important. So, nice. So, I gotta go downtown later. I gotta take the gas can down and get gas. I gotta get that four-wheeler started. Yeah. Alright, I think I missed I'll have to wait and see. Maybe not. But I think I did. Yeah. I think I know where I... Is there a half a line over here I can go down or no? Oh, okay, so let's stop and look at the map real quick. Oh, I'll say Sipagabi. Alright, let's see where we missed. I think it's on the other end. Yep, it is. That half a row. That half a row. Yep, this is the only fertilizing contract we're gonna do. Awesome. Alright. Get out the field. Take my cruise control for a minute. I gotta take my medicine yet this morning, or today. I should have took it this morning. I'm supposed to take it 3 times a day. Both the pills. And I'll leave twice a day. I ain't took it yet this morning. I'm really not looking forward to going to work Monday. Because it's gonna be effing cold. And everything's probably gonna be froze off. I think I stopped my drum. I can't remember. I hope I did. If I didn't, I'll stop it as soon as I start the truck. But I think I paused it, or shut it down. That time of year where after you get done working for the day and we park our trucks, the drum, you have to stop the drum because the rollers on the back, if they're froze and your drum is spinning up, you'll end up with a big flat spot. You'll end up with a big flat spot in the drum, so they have to, so we stop them. That way if they're froze up, we can pull underneath the back when we back onto the plant. We can spray with rotate them with hot water and get the drum spinning. Because once they start rolling, they'll roll the rest of the day until the night. But I don't think there's going to be much work left on our boards. Maybe Noble's Farm up in Jamestown, but they're not. I'll be the last one to be called in for that. Yeah. That'll be Bruce and Jane. I know Bruce is not going to be there tomorrow, so that's probably why I'm on the schedule. But usually there's only a couple jobs here and there, and Bruce can usually handle them. That's why tomorrow I'm going to open my claim. Get my waiting weekend, because this week's going to suck. I'm dying to see what I'm going to make on unemployment this year. I know it's going up. I just don't know how much it's going up. Alright, let's get this contract done and out of the way so we can advance the day and start something new tomorrow. Of course you're going to have 2 more passes. What the hell? We're going to have a pretty good payday on the straw too, so that'll be pretty good. We'll go back down. We'll follow the harvester. Gotta be close to get to 3 million meters, but I decided not to take the computer chair from Mom's. I'm just gonna buy. I'm gonna buy gaming chairs, and this one will be a spare for somewhere. Yeah. Something like this. Something that has something like that is what I'm thinking about getting. A nice comfy chair for both of us, and we'll put this one behind me for her sewing. I don't think we're gonna quite make the 3 million. We might, but it's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna get pulled before. I modified this too. I even upped the speed on it. I put another gear in the transmission. Make it go a little faster. Alright. Oh. On to this, we'll take care of this contract, and then we will sleep the night, guys. We shall certainly will sleep tonight. I'll pull this off the field. Not gonna quite hit 3 million, but hey, you know what? I'm happy with what we got. It's gonna be a nice little payday when we sell this straw off. Alright, so do this right here for the moment. This facing in the right direction. Now we're probably going to lose a little bit of money when we swap this realm, but I'm going to cheat it back in, the difference. So we don't lose any money at all. I can sit right there. We're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna buy Papa Smurfs. But we're gonna sell everything off first. And then we'll fix it. And then before I record the next episode, I'll remove that mod. I'll take it right out of the mods folder for now. See if that gets rid of my Lua errors that are in my logbook. If it does, then I can put the rest of my mods back in. Alright, off to the oil mill we go with this, which is way up top, way north. Alright, 30 minutes in, 2 contracts done. We'll fix the harvester, we'll sleep the night, we'll start a new game day. Maybe. Maybe we'll, yeah, we're gonna advance the day. I think this is where this goes. Let's just double check before I dump. Over here. Yeah, oil mill. Okay. $20 grand plus that, so nice little payday. Alright. Plus we got straw to sell off, so let's get this back home. Shortcut. I don't want hops, because I have no use for hops right now, so we're not going to buy them fields. What we are going to buy though is the Scorpion King and start cutting trees down next game day. If we don't do it, we might do it this game day too, before we sleep tonight. Alright, let's go sell this off at the animal dealer. Then we'll flop harvesters around. Alright, I wonder what we'll get for all this. We'll have a good chunk of money to play with next episode. At the next game day when we can actually do stuff. I'd like to get this up and running. Let's just make sure we're on the right side where we're going to get the most money for our straw. 202, 200. Let's see, let's tag this one. Let's see what side it is. Yep. It's this side. That's what I thought. I said we get more for the shell than we will for the harvesting. Yeah, we got over $1 million. Awesome. Alright, so now let's run this back home real quick. And no, we're not done with this. So then you're gonna put it. Alright, so let me get out my trusty calculator so I can remember this number. 1069265. Okay. What we're gonna do is vehicles. We're gonna sell this off. Yes. Okay. And we're gonna sell that off. Yes. Okay. And I don't have, yeah, it's right here. And we're gonna sell this off. Yes. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here and we need to go down to, I think I activated it. Yeah, it's right here. Papa's First Gold Edition with the wheels. 1,000,000 liters. Heart pipe, we're gonna buy that, yes. Yes. Okay. And we're also gonna buy which one do I want? 34, what's this one? I have to whip these out. I don't want to, I downloaded this one. This is 36 meters. I don't need 36 meters. Alright, let's go back. Come with wheels. Transport wheels, yes. Oh, we're gonna leave it the same. Yes. Okay. Back, and I need the corn header. That's 30 meters. Huh. How big is this one? Okay, not that I really need 30 meters, but I don't like 30 meters neither. Should have kept Stevie's header. I think I'm gonna. Yep. Okay, so everything is back at the shop. Alright, so that's all fixed. But now we're gonna put our money back. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go F12 and let's see, I need to go back. We need to remove 869. So let's remove 869. Oops. 869. Enter. That should give us a zero balance, which it does. And we're gonna go back here and we're gonna add this 1069265. Enter. And that's what we're gonna do there. Like that. Now we got our money back. We have our new harvester sitting at the shop. Like nothing ever happened. Alright, awesome. Alright, so we're not gonna need a corn header anytime soon, I don't think, but we're just gonna move it out of the way. I'll move it up here. Alright, so let's go sleep tonight. Let's advance the day. You'll see what the next game day brings. Yeah. We're gonna sleep tonight. We'll get the mammoth mill and that up and running. Yeah, 8 AM works. Let's sleep. Let's hope it's not raining. Alright. Back outside the house. I don't know why I do that. Just out of habit. Alright, so give a few minutes for that to cash in. Get the map. Look at our own fields. Fertilize, fertilize. Fertilize. Okay, everything is fertilized. Yeah, we got some honey we can sell off if we need to for money. Got plenty of compost. Got plenty of fertilizer now. Got some silage. Got lots of lime. Got some drill pipe. Got some nails. And we are out of hay. Let's go put some hay in her. Let's just top this right off for the day. So normally when I play my maps like this, after we sleep tonight, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of our animals. Because once we start getting into all their stuff, we're going to be way too busy and we're going to forget about them. Alright, so stop there. Let's see. We need 100,000 liters of hay. Oh, that looks good. Oh, shit, we grabbed a little too much, but that's alright. Alright. Not much I was going to say to override it. Back it back up. Silage, we really don't need any silage. Mineral feed, no, and we can use a little bit of straw though. Grab like 70,000 liters of straw. It'll be a few minutes, we gotta let the map cache in. I ain't got no straw. Alright, so let's back this under here. Alright, so I don't have any straw. Which means I should have saved some of that straw. Oh, my bad. That's alright, we'll fix that. It'll last a little bit longer. Okay, so one harvesting contract I'm not gonna even worry about. And my wife, I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. That was my wife needing something. Alright, so I think our first goal is gonna be, let's do this. Let's go shop, and we're gonna spend a little bit of our money that we made yesterday. We're gonna do this, biggest engine, choom, 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 we're gonna buy. Yes. Now here comes the boring part. We have to drive this all the way over to the Mammoth Mill, which sucks. But what am I gonna do? But I hope everybody's I'm not really enjoying this weather. I don't have a snowblower. My mechanic hasn't come and picked it up yet, and gonna get on his case about it. I'm about to shove it in the back of my Jeep somehow and drive it down to him so he'll fix it. You could have left that other and not worried about it. Just now for the Jeep compass. Just gotta take it to my wife. Another bill. Yeah, the boring part comes. We'll get it there eventually. It'd be nice if I could teleport. I probably could teleport, but I don't have no means to. So. Taking the barn ride. Alright. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Then we'll buy the Mammoth Mill. Now you take my glasses back out, I don't need them. I'm gonna remind them tomorrow when I get, or Monday when I get in my truck that I gotta remind Chris that I have my Wednesday off. I won't be here Wednesday, I get the tree off. And don't forget I got surgery December 17th. That's why I need my appointment to start. Oh, the long barn ride. At least it's giving us time for the cab nap. If I can talk, for the nap to catch. Peanut butter. Gotta find the other laptop. Well, it's in there, but I gotta find a power cord to it. I think it's in one of. I gotta get that other dresser in the room. I can get her to clean the cat stuff up. cat litter box in there. Alright, I think we're finally here. Just gotta get out back here. Put the Z button, let's get this open. Come on. We need to buy this. And we also need to buy the piece of property that it sits on. Yes. And I also want to buy this piece of property. Yes. Alright, so now, in here we are going to activate 4 boards, boxes, carton roll, paper roll, planks. And that's it for now. So let's dump some trees in here. Get squared up with the trigger first. Nothing ever goes as planned on this trigger. Thank God I got super strength. Because let's see. Let's open this menu and turn this on. Alright. This is why we need the super thing done, because not everything is kind of falling here. Get a few more in, then I call the episode. Yeah, we'll do one more. It ain't gonna run yet because we gotta put coal in it. We'll do that next episode. Alright everybody, I'm gonna call the episode here where I am Farmer Brian. Please smash that like and subscribe button anyway. You guys have an awesome day.